Good morning, y'all. These little chickadees. I thought they were okay. Oh, they're chasing a butterfly. Oh no, butterfly. Yeah, I missed it again. Foiled. These chickadees. I'm bad because, well, first thing as soon as it got light, I came out here, I let them outside and I gave them and the bunny salad. But I was cooking their food and because I cook up their pastas and lentils and then mix it in with all their other stuff. I was cooking up their breakfast and my husband was getting ready for work and I was waiting on him and I dozed off on the couch. So I woke up and it's like, oh snap, I gotta get that food out there. But I thought it was fine since they did have some, they had plenty of food and water in their coop, right? I had put it all in there last night. I didn't want any extra food bits out here for bugs and predators to smell. So I had all their stuff in their coop, and this morning we had such a hassle with the rooster last night. Like, he totally bit me a few times and I wasn't expecting it. So this morning I was not in the mood yet. So I didn't pull anything out of their coop when they first came out. It's really better to wait and let him be distracted, let them eat. Otherwise, when you reach into his home, he's like, what are you doing? Stop messing with my home. Yeah. So I let them out and figured they'd be good for a while until I got the food out. But then I fell asleep, which they still would have been good for a while. Like, they're good out here all day. Like, it's going pretty good here. So I woke up, first thing I'm like is, oh, I gotta go feed them and see how that food that's around the pan's been, because it was turned off and everything is just cooling. Like, I didn't want to bring it and mix it all super hot, so I got all mixed up and brought it out here, and lo and behold, I found out, like, I had looked at them through the window, so I was like, oh, okay, they're good, and I was watching them while I was feeding the inside birds still and checking their waters. So they looked good. I could see them over here. I was like, all right, they're fine. They're still fluffy. They're still there. They're not screwing about nothing. So I come out here and after a minute I realized their cage door was closed. They got locked out of their home. I don't know how they closed their door, but it's never happened before, and now I know I need to change some things and tell my husband to make sure he makes sure that the doors stay open. Like, I never want them to be locked out of their home. Like, that's their safe spot, you know? So I'm going to always make sure I open the top one too, just in case, so they can fly up there. And like, I know they tried to, when the doors open and they can jump up on that top of it, like, they'll do that and that might push it. So they could have done that, or they could have just been trying to get to the greens behind the door and closed it. But I'm going to start hooking that door so it doesn't get pushed around during the day. And I'm going to start opening the other one just in case they want to go through the window instead. But yeah, that kind of scared me. I'm like, oh no. But of course, they're fine. Everything's fine. Nothing happened. Last night when I was trying to get them, they've been sleeping over here on the side back of the coop, which is where the babies like to sleep, and now they've picked it up and started doing that. And my husband was like, woman, you left hay there. Of course they think that's where they sleep. And it was just some long dried grass that was the thing that they didn't eat down. I didn't leave hay there. I left grass there. Or actually, he left grass there when he put the coop in here. And it died off, and now it's hay and or hay-like and enough that they're like, hey, we got some bed. Like, no, you don't. I had two other ideas for why they were sleeping there, because I know the babies are doing it to be close to them. And the other thing is when it's dark out here, I swear, when I had these guys inside, like, they were scared of the dark. Every night, like, as soon as I got them, I was like, oh, I gotta be good and not be in here playing. And oh, he's looking at that butterfly again, and it's not going in there. Is that a butterfly or is that a wasp? That's a wasp. Hey, wasp, you leave us alone. Well, this isn't good. It's a wasp, and it went in there. Oh no. You better not sting my babies. Yeah, you better go. Good job, Rooster. You tell that wasp to stay out of your home. Yeah. Good little rooster. But yeah. What was I saying just now? Oh my gosh. But yeah, when I first had them as babies, I was like, the first week, I'm like, oh, I gotta change my schedule because I gotta turn off the light and be quiet and let them sleep at night. And I tried my best to do that. And I had trouble breathing. Like, I didn't realize what was making me unable to breathe and my chest burn when I first got them because of their supplies. But I tried my best to keep a nighttime schedule where they could sleep at night. And the thing is my monitor would be on, or I'd turn on another little lamp, so it wasn't fully dark usually in there. Every time I'd go and turn off the lights to try to let them sleep, they would go nuts. They would be so loud and scared. I'm like, oh my gosh, I have chickens that are scared of the dark. And we gotta fix this because I can't have house chickens all my life. But, so when they're sleeping over there by the coop in that one spot at night, that's where the light from my window hits. Which I don't mind because then I can look out and see a little crack of if they're downstairs or not. But it's just kind of funny. They're like, we like light. I plan on getting a motion light out here if I can. We can't afford it, but right now we have to get, right now we have to get the septic pumped because that might be affecting our leaking situation in the house, and because we really don't have a leak, but it might be a backup. So yeah, we gotta get that done. We're getting the second coop area done, so that's going to be expensive. Plus, we want to get electric fence to put around the coops, just to be safe. Like, there's a list, and I gotta take the bunny to the vet, so there's a list of stuff for all these animals, but we're working on it. Just wish the house would cooperate. House is like, I'm the most important pet you have in your life, guys. It's like, okay, you're right. But yeah, later on, I want to spend some of the budget on more solar lights. Not the cute little decorative ones over there with the chickies and the roosters, but I do want to get some of that later on. I got some for outside the garage that are nice solar action activated, so whenever we let the dogs out, they come on when the dogs go down there. So I want to get some of those, so in case anything comes to mess with them, will come on. And I might be able to get like the remote that lets you turn it on. I think those ones came with it, and don't ever use those. Yeah, I think that would be ideal. Have some light out here on the situations. Yeah, you tell us. And the other thing is, maybe one of those automatic hutch doors, but I don't know, I guess I'd have to be up top. Would have to find a way for them to do that. Maybe not this hutch. Why are you crowing about, dude? Do you know it's like noon o'clock here? He's like, it's sunrise o'clock somewhere. Is there something in the field? Do you see something? Alright, well, we believe you. You're a rooster. That's your girl. He's gotten good at his crow, huh? Oh gosh, but he can do it like 9 times in a row. He's gonna do it again. So glad that's not inside anymore, right? You all done? Mockingbird over there heard him. Came and landed. You want more hands, don't you? If you get more hands, are you going to do that even longer? Oh, here he goes again, I think. They have to assume the stance and everything to use that voice. Some people put a collar on them so they can't do that, which seems kind of mean to me, but I am a rooster. I'm supposed to crow. Hippity hop. Yeah, hippity hop birdie. Oh, thank you. I've been wanting to video you crowing. I didn't expect it at this time of day. So I gotta do it when it feels like it. I make my own schedules. I'm the boss. I am the rooster boss around here parts. Head rooster in charge. Head rooster in charge. Large and in charge. Yes, he is. Love my little chickadees. You know, they weren't so cuddly yesterday. I totally trusted him. Went in there and sat down like, yeah, I get to cuddle them. And he comes up and just noms me. Oh, it was mean. Alright. Another thing is the stray kitten. She usually won't leave the porch. Yesterday she was sleeping at our door and she started like coming up when we go in. Like she thinks she might come in. And whenever I go to come around the house to go to the chickens, she usually gets to that corner and just stops. She won't go into the grass. But for some reason yesterday she came chasing after me. Like she'll be on my legs just playing every step I take when I'm on the porch. And when I step off, she usually just turns around and won't come. And yesterday she came. I was trying to get these darn chickens to go to bed until like 11 o'clock. And I finally had to get my tool and herd them in and feel really bad and mean about it, but I didn't want to get pecked again. So she was out here. I had the dogs in the backyard and the dogs were seeing her and the chickens and seeing me really and just wanting to come and be with me, and I'm like, no, you can't climb the fence, you dogs. And then, well, he saw this butterfly over here fluttering around, and he can't get that butterfly, and it flew up high. Oh, no, it got in. It got in there. What are you doing, silly butterfly? They want you so bad, don't you know? Are you just going to tease them like that? Well, I guess he gets his exercise. Alright, well, I hope you have a great day. Peace, love, and chickens.